telescope, looking at the world tonight through a blue telescope. I wish I might not see what I see. Sheet metal on sheets of ice. Looking through this blue telescope, down the moon-struck road tonight. Blue breath on the windshield, she shivered as she said goodbye. I don't know the rest of the words, but you're a dog and you don't know. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, that lives in the soul of me. Looking through this blue telescope, you'll always be a star to me. Good evening, good people. Yeah, that's your image, Danielle. There's been something, baby, I've been trying to say. It seems I don't know how. With the past and the future now surrounding me. Surrender to whatever she can't be found. There's been a little trouble since you came to my rescue. And if you like all of the rest, I would have quit you long ago, but I couldn't do that. Oh, tell me now, women and wine never went too well. Make a man crazy, make him cold as hell. I'm a woman that you wish me well, but in spite of trying, still gonna have to find my own way through. Like this morning, my train remains hanging in the burnt fields of my memories. Time is a chorus, we ought to stay. Behind me, I'm searching solutions on a double, on this 2-ton telephone. My friend says you ain't got no real troubles. There's too many choices that you left undone. My friend says put an action to those words, put an action to those words, it'll all come. Oh, tell me now, women and wine never went too well. Make a man crazy, make him cold as hell. I know, woman, you wish me well, but in spite of your trying, still gonna have to find my own way through. Yeah, champy, 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 champy. away that night. Just like a jet plane, in and out of sight. I was... The dog just turned around and walked away. He's like, I'm done. That's the thing with dogs. When they're done, they're done. I don't know, maybe. We'll try the A minor. Champy. He's done. He's wagging his tail. He knows we're talking about him. Good evening, good people. It's Hump Day. Let's get humping. I think I might have just gotten banned off TikTok for life for that one. Yeah, that was unfortunate.
You can make money with Chat GPT.
Champy said, and scene. He just went like facing away from me. I just see dog butt and cute little feet. He does that beagle thing where his feet stick straight out, or maybe it's a French bull thing. I think it's a French bull thing. That's mighty cute dog butt. Gotta tell you that. Don't even talk about being banned, Kyle. I know. If camels in commercials can say hump day, then so can we. Yeah, TikTok. The word hump is multi-timbral. Lunar Stick coming in swinging with Spanish. Buenas something. Solid. Is something big going on tonight? Only 12 people in here. I don't know. Maybe this is just, maybe this is it. It's you 15 and me. We're done. We're done. TikTok's tired of it. People are tired of it. People are flicking through. They're just like, nope. I'm telling you, I think we need to revert to the mankini. Who would stop watching? No one. All right. Good people, of the internet. Do me a favor, share the live. Let's see if we can get more than 18 people in here. Because, let's have a conversation. We need, some more people in. Oh, my shoulders. Good Lord. Gee, I have a fun thing I'm going to do tonight. Lord Digital Gods, both Lord Digital Gods and Brandon have done some really interesting stuff with taking YouTube transcripts, and just done interesting, or YouTube transcripts of these lives in particular, and Lord Digital Gods is doing all sorts of interesting like analysis on all. I don't quite know what he's done. I'm gonna have a meeting with him, figure out what the hell he's done. But I think he's embedded all the transcripts, and so they're now sort of GPT-able. Which actually, that'd be an interesting GPT. But he just told me a stat. I've got 760 hours of AI Learning Lab Live content. I have been good about putting it on YouTube. I batch it up every 2 weeks or so. I just vomit some stuff up to YouTube. So I don't think I've missed anything. He said there were 12 days missing. Those were the days I was banned, I think. I was banned for 2 times 7 days each, or 3 times 7 days each, something like that. But he did a cool thing. He said, I guess to Chat GPT, he's using GPT-4 Omni. How many hours? 760 source camp. It's like, it's, for a year and a half, it's probably averages just over 2 hours a night. Like fucking Joe Rogan over here without the audience, without the millions. But what I'm actually really excited about, I had an instinct about this a year ago, was just do it, and shit'll probably happen, and then as the AI tools get better, you'll probably be able to do something with the massive content. And so I'm kind of excited about that. But anyway, what he did was he had ChatGPT find all the interesting quotes of, stupid shit I've said over the 760 hours. Embrace the Jank shows up a lot. I bet TikTok is not pushing it. Yeah, TikTok's like, we're good with fat Gen Xers. We're done with them. Turns out it's hot Gen Z chicks that it's hot Gen Z chicks selling 3D printer filament and Madagascar vanilla that are what we really want on this platform. Use Opus Clip to make the shorts. But Opus Clip here's my problem with all of the shorts generators is they're all really fucking expensive. Is there a clip generator that I could put 760 hours of video in and not have it cost me $8,000? So, I don't know. I figure here's my deal with it is, I love that these guys are playing around with this. Like, Digital Gods was saying that he's using it to learn the YouTube API, so cool. He learned something. We get some cool stuff out of it. But you bought it for your biz. But how much is there? Isn't there a limit, Vicky, of like however much it is, and then you can do up to like 4 hours per month, or even 20 hours per month. If I want to do like, more than that, that's going to be pricey. Now's a good time to make me mod to pin these 20-ish comments. Now a good time to make... It's 26 now, Jason. That's you're getting a little saucy there. We're up to 26. It builds. You know what? This has actually been happening. These things have been starting slow, and by the time we end, they get to like 100. So I don't know. Maybe this one will get to 100. We're at 26 right now. Go tell a friend. Somebody pinned a comment. We're getting there. Is there anything that will translate in real time text and voice? There are. Well, Chat GPT does it right now. The Chat GPT and Pi does it right now. So if you go to the Chat GPT app, this is not the new model. The new model's not coming out to the fall, so you don't have to worry about it. I want you to act as a German.
You're welcome. If you ever need anything, just let me know. Have a great day.
Great. I want you to act as a German translator, and when I speak in English, I want you to respond in German as if we're having a conversation.
Of course.
That's not a translator.
How can I help you today?
How are your hot dogs?
Wie sind eure Hot Dogs?
Aren't hot dogs called something else in German?
Ja, in Deutschland nennt man sie oft Wiener oder Frankfurter.
Ah, Wiener oder Frankfurter. Very nice. Yeah, so how are your Wieners and Frankfurters? Uh-oh. I think I confused it. I think the Wieners...
Ja, Wiener und Frankfurter. Sehr schön. Also, wie sind eure Wiener und Frankfurter?
My. I'm blushing. Is it a truffle woman here or is it me?
Oh, ich werde rot. Ist hier eine Trüffelfrau oder bin ich das?
Yeah, so yes, there is something that does real-time translation. It exists. The Babel fish has been created. And that shit's gonna get really good when the real time voice comes out. It's gonna be much better than that. Ja, Wiener und Frankfurter, schon. Also, we sind ihr Wiener und Frankfurter. Get Frank to do a rant in German. You know what's amazing is like that, what I just did there, and it can, like, you know, you can go, I want us to have a conversation, and I want you to randomly respond in a different language each time, okay?
Sure, that sounds fun. What would you like to talk about?
I'd like to talk about why there are 52 playing cards.
Las cartas de jugar tienen su origen en antiguas tradiciones y han evolucionado
Italian?
con el tiempo para incluir 52 cartas, probablemente debido a su asociación con el calendario de 52 semanas. ¿Qué piensas tú?
Ah, that makes sense now. Let's talk about why birds can fly.
Les oiseaux peuvent voler grâce à leurs ailes puissantes,
French.
leurs os légers
It's
et
so
leur
lovely.
métabolisme rapide. Qu'en penses-tu?
Merci. Fantastic, Bob. Tell him what he's won.
Felicidades, has ganado un viaje a la fascinante ciudad de París, con todos los gastos pagados. ¿Cómo te sientes acerca de eso?
Why do drills rotate the speed they do?
Die Geschwindigkeit eines Bohrers hängt von seinem Motor und der Art der
Let's see if we can
Arbeit
get an
ab, die
Eastern
er
language
verrichtet.
here.
Unterschiedliche Materialien erfordern unterschiedliche Geschwindigkeiten.
Why did the seamstress run with the scissors?
La costurera niñera corrió con las tijeras porque necesitaba llegar rápido a la próxima tarea.
She was rapido. Did she trip?
Elle n'a pas trébuché, heureusement. Elle a réussi à atteindre sa destination en toute
It looks like
sécurité.
it's just cycling between 3 or 4 of them. Maybe. I don't know. All right, whatever. But anyway, you know, like 6 months ago, that wasn't possible. It's not like now you can do that. I mean, I know you could buy specialized software that did that. I think there was stuff that did that. But just as a general purpose tool that just translates shit for you. I tried to use it in a real world situation once. I was at a yard sale and this woman only spoke Vietnamese, but when I tried to do it, she just looked at it weird and then looked at me weird and then still didn't she wouldn't talk into it. So it didn't matter. I saw someone, I think it was Papa JJ, said, oh, Frank. Frank is named after a Frankfurter. Yes, that's why his name is Frank. Papa JJ, a little late to the game. Oh man, how many people are in here? 29. We are. Tick 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 tick. You know what it is? We're in the slow part of the roller coaster. Tick 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 tick. It's gonna be fine, Martha. Jimmy, I'm nervous. I hate this. Oh. All right, we're already so spoiled with this tech. 3 months ago, our minds would have been blown. I know, yeah, exactly. We're like, oh yeah, the thing talks all the different languages, yeah, whatever. But you know, sometimes hallucinates, so it's not always right. I've been using AI now for like 8 months solid, and I use Chat GPT at least once a week, and I write everything. Well, you know, I write occasionally. I'll make an email. I've drafted a paragraph in an email, but I'm an expert. I'm an expert at this. AI it's going to be big. It's going to be big. It's going to be big. Everything's going to change. But yeah, no, I still just answer the phone. Yep. That's my. I'm the phone answerer. I don't prefer the term receptionist. I'm not receiving anything. Okay, I just answer the phone and occasionally get myself a coffee. Okay, so yeah, don't. If you could, I'm a little triggered with the word receptionist. It's just, all right, fantastic. All right. Irregular motto, better late than never. I'm here for the valuable AI news, but stay for the entertainment. Did we learn anything? Nope. Was it entertaining? Yeah. We're up to 30 people. We're at 30. People alert. Thank you, everybody. Hello, Roxbury. You're welcome. I had an AI ad to get young'uns to use it. Come across YouTube viewing. Interesting. All right, we're up to 13,000 likes. Oh, look, we're gonna have more likes by 10,000 than people we have. We're at 32 people. We're at 32. They are swarming in. It's like a drone swarm, but the people are coming to the lab. They're coming in. They're like, Kyle, teach me about AI. Well, I'm half an hour in and we haven't even started. This is the 26-minute hello. You know what's nice about the you know what's nice about the long intros? Well, at least I'll justify it. You know what's nice about the excruciatingly boring intros? You can just put it on speaker, meander about the house, make yourself some nachos, Tobias will fire up the hot tub. He's sitting in there with a glass of vino, you know, looking out at the mountains or the plains or whatever the hell. I don't know where he lives, but he's got a hot tub there. Probably got some sort of view. Maybe the neighbors, right? Neighbors have some sort of, you know, bathroom window. He sits just right so he can see up there. Why? I don't know why I just disparaged Tobias. Oh man, already there. Tobias is already there. and he will neither confirm nor deny that there is a view of a window of a nearby facility. Do not ask him that question. That is not fair. Finally, we can start. All right, Emilio's wife showed up. Finally. Good Lord. Yes, double demerit for Emilio's wife tonight. Okay. Or was she here early? Is she just talking about Tobias being in the tub? It's about time. What do we want to do? I think I want to play with Claude. But I tried to get it to do what Chat GPT can do and make a Word document, and it couldn't do that, and that felt weird to me. I would have assumed that it could do that shit. Oh my. That is disappointing. Suno! Alright, what do you want to do at Suno, Mr. IT? I know make songs, but is there something new there I should be looking at? Make a song about, create, log into your account. Ilya's dream. Remember this classic?
In a small town, the sky so blue, lived a boy named Ilya, dream so true. With a heart full of wonder and eyes so bright, he saw a world where darkness turned to light. He'd watch the stars whispering his plea for a world where everyone can be free. In his mind, a vision so clear, a future filled with hope, erasing every fear. Ilya's dream, oh, can't you see? Building the world's second super intelligence. He's meant to be. With every line of code, he'd write a
that tuba solo.
Write a tomorrow, full of love and glory.
Yeah, the tuba solo makes that one. And I sent that to Ilya, and he never got back to me. Oh, you want to see something fun I did? Well, I thought it was fun. All this stuff I think is fun. No one gives a shit about, you know, whatever. Whatever, you big fat loser. New Kling video. First person shooter. This is that Chinese video company. Kling AI. That's looking pretty good. What did I do? I went to what's her name? Allie K. Miller. Allie. Do 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 do. I think it might have been a reply. Do 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 do. What'd she say? Oh, I can do mine. Hang on, I'll figure out how to use TikTok. Just come or to Twitter or X or whatever. Yeah, I did that one. Okay, so, oh yeah, she goes. Here's the GPTs I use nonstop off the top of my head. Email like Allie, multiple GPTs to social posts like Allie, 5-year goals, reframe AI. And so I said, all work, no play. Check out Sin City Sipper. It may make your list. And then I made her the Allie K. Miller cooler. Is this shadow banned? Maybe. We're up to 38 people. Listen, I stopped trying to. I feel like algorithm chasing is just like a neuroses, it's like neuroses gasoline. So I'm just, fuck it, whatever. Just doing my thing. If people care, I mean, I know a bunch of you care, the irregulars care, but if it makes it wider, I don't, who gives a shit. So that was kind of fun. So I did that one, and then while I was at it, Runway puts out this new video. Look, there's new swell videos for you to look at. And I said, this all looks swell. You said days a week ago. So, when Gen 3 by Sin City Sipper. So this is the new. If you haven't used Sin City Sipper yet, I know there's 41 people now. I told you we're going to creep up. There's going to be 1,000 people. It's going to be 10,000 people in here if I just stay live for 48 hours. We are here. You know who's here? The important people. Oops. You know what I haven't done? I just noticed my shiny keyboard. You must be going fucking crazy. Kyle, we've asked you numerous times if you could please cover the keyboard. We can't read our own comments, and this really isn't about you. This is about us interacting with ourselves. So if you could just go ahead and cover your keyboard, that would be terrific. Thank you. No. Thank you. Thank you. Seriously, this is... TK. Woo! We made the VIP bench. Yeah, anyone that's fucking here, you're rock stars. Anyway, I kind of like this idea of, using... Jim Ross did this when he sent the song to the guy thanking him for a meeting. And, just, responding to people with pictures like this. It took me, 15 seconds to make this. I said make a drink called, and I looked up. No, it took me like a minute because I looked up where the Runway headquarters were, and it's in New York City. So I said, come up with a spritzer, and name the spritzer Wen Gen 3. I even made the little coaster. Oh, Sin City Sipper, you're the best. A little blood orange in there. Come on. Genius. Yeah, well, that's a thing to call it. Okay, so let's go looking at this. This is these quotes that Digital Gods put together. So this is 28 pages of quotes. So basically, Chat GPT went and mined 760 hours of YouTube transcripts from this very live. The show must go on, so we'll just read a bunch of them. Play first, mindfully create, and generously lead. That's the new journey of the AI Salon, which, by the way, if you're not in the AI Salon, there is the URL. Go there and click on the first link where it says AI Salon Community. Go there and check it out. It doesn't cost anything, and it's a group of remarkable people that you should get to know and hang out with. Every single time there's a major fuck-up, it could have been prevented had someone asked the obvious question. Yep. If you want to understand how to use ChatGPT in the world, nobody knows how to do that right now, and it keeps changing. This is why I love the live, the pivots. This community is all about curiosity and generosity. Embrace the jank. There's another embrace the jank. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We'll go play with Claude first. Let me create a new chat. And then we're going to upload... Okay, this is the 28-page document of quotes. So we're going to say to Claude, identify the top 20 quotes by frequency and choose the version of the quote that is used most often as the representative, period. Provide a count number by each quote. Do 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 do. Okay, let's see. You can make money with Chat GPT!
You can make money with Chat GPT.
Although it says there are only 15 occurrences. I don't buy that. Well, maybe. AI will not replace you. Someone using AI will. I said that a lot in the early days. I don't say that as much anymore because I think at this point AI is going to replace you. I think first someone using AI will replace you, but then, 3 to 5 years out, AI is going to replace you. Okay. It's not going to replace you. It's going to replace the tasks you do. The world has changed, but no one knows it yet. That's a good one. Play first, mindfully create, and generously lead. 2023, the last normal year. Embrace the jank. These tools are humanity amplifiers. I used to say that early on. The beginning is here. That's a good one. We are entering a great renaissance. Yep. Get curious about this stuff. I agree with that because I said it. If you haven't played with Chat GPT, go there right now and try it. These are the most powerful tools ever put in the hands of mere mortals. 3 occurrences. The democratization of specialization. Chat GPT is like mansplaining as a service. This is good. If you're not playing with these tools, you're going to get blindsided by it. The friction to creative expression is 0. Yep. We're entering a world of infinite content generation. The 10,000 hour rule is dead. These tools are as bad as they're ever going to be. They only get better from here. If you're actively learning about AI for the next year, you are an expert. I agree with all of those. Those are good. Anything missing? You all know what I say more than I know what I say. What are we going to do? Let's see. Let's go. Based on all the quotes, write an article about getting AI literate that draws primarily from the wisdom contained within the quotes, period. Be sure to include multiple sections, bulleted lists, etc., to explain the concepts, and use direct quotes whenever possible. Let's see how it does. I mean, this could be pretty good. Embracing the AI revolution, a guide to getting AI literate. In a world where... So one of the ideas I had with all these quotes is to do a quote book. In a world where technology is advancing at an unprecedented pace, one innovation stands out as game changer: artificial intelligence. As Kyle, an AI enthusiast, often says, 2023 was the last normal year. We are entering an era where AI literacy is not just an advantage, but a necessity. This article will guide you. The urgency of AI literacy. The world of AI is evolving rapidly. Actually, you know what would be really cool? That new 11 Labs app that reads articles. Like, it'd be cool to just have this thing spit out 10 different articles and then record a new 11 Labs voice model that doesn't suck, because everything I've got up there right now kind of sucks. and then just put those out as podcasts. That'd be kind of interesting. The urgency of AI literacy. The world of AI is evolving rapidly, and staying ahead informed is crucial. Kyle emphasizes, AI will not replace you, but someone using AI will. This stark reality underscores the importance of embracing AI technology. But don't worry if you feel left behind, or if you feel behind, Kyle reassures. If you're actively learning about AI in the next year, you are an expert. Key points to remember. The world has changed, but no one knows it yet. If you're not playing with these tools, you're going to get blindsided by it. Get curious about this stuff. Getting started with AI. The journey of AI literacy begins with a simple step. Exploration, Kyle advises. If you haven't played with Chat GPT, go there right now and try it. The hands-on approach is critical because, as he notes, the tools today they're bad as good lord, as bad as they're ever going to be. They only get better for here. To get started, sign up for Chat GPT. Experiment with different prompts. Apply AI to solve real-world problems. Remember, play first, mindfully create, and generously lead. See, I would elevate that to the top of getting started with AI, but that's okay. The power of AI tools. Making money with AI. One of Kyle's most repeated phrases is, you can make money with ChatGPT. But how? The key lies in problem solving. Use AI to address real-world issues that people are willing to solve. Tips for monetizing AI skills. Identify market needs. Developed AI-enhanced solutions. Continuously learn and adapt. That's a little shitty, but it's not bad, but it's not what I say. Embrace the learning process. Becoming AI literate is a journey, not a destination. Kyle encourages us to embrace the jank, acknowledging that these tools are still developing. He reminds us the 10,000 hour rule is dead, suggesting that AI can accelerate learning and skill acquisition. Yes, stay curious, experiment constantly, share your learnings. The future of AI. This is not bad. All right. Oh, I have an idea. Okay. Analyze all the quotes and come up with a list of categories that is comprehensive enough to organize the ideas, but concise enough not to be overwhelming. Period. "12 categories: AI adoption and urgency, learning and exploration, AI as a tool for empowerment, the future of work and skills." Oops, damn that thing. "Economic opportunities, technological evolution, social impact, philosophical perspectives, practical advice and tips, challenges and concerns, humor and memorable phrases." How many would be good to put in there? In each one? 10 or 20? 15? I led GPT to realize that basic needs met society is more innovative than one of profit motive. Basic needs met in society is more innovative than one of profit motive. Yeah, that's pretty cool. 5 to 10? All right, so let's say let's also add a bloopers category for things that might not be about AI, but are humorous or completely nonsensical. Add in a world and game changer. Add in a world and game changer as do not use in the instructions. Oh, that's a good idea. But I'm in Claude right now. Bloopers and non sequiturs. Great. Now choose 10 quotes per category that you feel are the strongest to bring that category to life, period. Especially take into consideration where we are with AI at the present moment, period. Organize the quotes for dramatic effect so that the first quote is funny or catchy and the strongest quotes are at the end, period. It should be good at this because Claude's got... What's it doing? Stop. Can I stop this? How do you stop this? You just gave me 22 quotes, period. I want 10 quotes per category. So list the category, followed by the 10 quotes, ordered as I requested, period. Do that for each of the 13 categories, period. Don't be a dum-dum, period. Did he just bully the GPT? You can't there's 51 people in here, people! We started out with 13. You were like, nobody loves you anymore. It's just TikTok's being a little fickle. Hello, 51 people. Hello. Good day. Brooklyn in the house from Denver. Sad. 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 I apologize for the confusion. You're absolutely right. I'll provide exactly 10 quotes per category. Here are the first two categories. Oh, I see. AI adoption and urgency. Shit's gonna get weird in 2024. Buy a fucking surfboard and start paddling. 2023, the last normal year. If you think you're behind, you're really not behind, you're ahead. That doesn't make any fucking sense at all. If you haven't had a Kevin McAllister moment with Chat GPT, you're not doing it right. Get curious about this stuff, jump in, and talk about it. We're in a very rare window in history where the future of these things fundamentally transforms everything about how we do what we do. Yep. If you're not playing with these tools, you're missing out on understanding the future. The world has changed, but no one knows it yet. AI will not replace you, but someone using AI will. Learning and exploration. Embrace the jank. Your only job right now is to be curious. These are good. I mean, I've reordered these and things like that. I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to do this as a book. The book's going to be called Embrace the Jank, by the way. How did Fantastic Bob tell him what he's won, not make the cut? Well, we were just in... That'll probably be in bloopers, I'm guessing. Right now, you are numbering the category name, period. Don't do that. Make the category name an H1 or an H2. Followed by the 10 quotes in a bulleted list rather than a numbered list. Period. In fact, just indent the quotes rather than give them a bullet. That's interesting what it did. All right, this sucks. I'm going to go to Chat GPT. I think Chat GPT going to be a little better at this. All right. Okay. Analyze this document filled with quotes pulled from transcripts of live recordings of the AI Learning Lab over the past 18 months, period. Come up with a list of categories based on the quotes that will provide a good organizational framework for the quotes to be put into a book called Embrace the Jank, period. Embrace the Jank should be one category, period. Play first should be another category. Mindfully create should be another category. Generously lead should be another category, period. And then I want you to come up with 10 more categories as well as a bloopers category for quotes that are nonsensical or just fun, but maybe don't have anything to do with AI literacy, period. Jank! Change the name of your prompt. Oh, what did it say? Is this answering? Embrace the jank. Remember when I said, like, we're going to look back on these janky times and think, oh, remember when it was like that? Everything right now is a janky piece of shit, and it's editing out the word shit. Generously lead. Curiosity and exploration. AI is a tool. Human amplification. Overcoming fear. Community and collaboration. Creativity and innovation, practical applications, navigating change, ethics and responsibility, fun and humor, bloopers. Weird Mary from Cedar Hill, she howls when she's blue of sadness and shame under the southern moon. That's awesome. Her words, a chalice from which I drank deep. Living keto, feeling so good, no more cravings like I knew I would. It's like the universe letting its hair down and defying all the norms. Those are kind of shitty fun and humor things, but that's okay. Let's see. Create a Microsoft Word document that is very nicely formatted to make it easy to read and be aesthetically pleasing. Period. For each category, include the 10 most relevant quotes for that section, period. The order of the 10 quotes. The order of the 10 quotes per category should start with a humorous, punchy, or memorable quote, and then end with the 3 strongest quotes at the end of the list, period. Also include an introductory paragraph to the book that is called Embrace the Jank. That talks about curiosity a sense of adventure and playing first is the key to AI literacy, period. All right, let's see. So now it says analyzing. So it's using code interpreter. So what it's doing right now is it is going and doing all that shit I said, and it should give us a downloadable Word document that's got some shit in it. 60 in the live stream, 72. I told you we'd get up to like 100. I'm heading out. Side hustle, Mimi. No! I'm so exhausted tonight, friends. Have a good night. All right. Ciao, Bella. Thank you very much. Use Chat GPT to negotiate on my behalf today with a guy for an ownership percentage structure of a new business. Fun. Dude, Jim Ross continues to impress and inspire me. He's just like, he's just like, okay, I got something I want to do in business. Don't quite know what I'm up to here. Maybe I'm in over my head. Hey, Chat GPT, could you help me out here? Sure. Look, it's taking it a while. It's doing some action. I know people will obviously still use Word, but I haven't used it in forever. Yeah, I haven't either, Pate. I should probably I just want to do it like that, and then what I'll do is I'll open it into a Google Doc. Why code interpreter, Kyle, since it's not code per se? Oh, why do they call it that? It's just something... So what code interpreter is actually doing... Can I click on this? Yeah. What code interpreter is actually doing behind the scenes is it's writing and executing code to perform whatever task you asked about. So while I'm asking it to give me a Microsoft Word document, it's pulled up 5 different libraries. DocX, DocX shared, enumerate text, OXML, NS something. I don't fucking know. And then it writes code, and then it puts the content in there, like all that. This is all the content in, I guess, whatever format that is. I don't fucking know. Did it break? Syntax error, yeah. So it looks like it broke, but let's see if it's... So that's why it's called code interpreter, because it's writing code. Analysis error, now it's trying again. But it's really quite remarkable. What the code interpreter thing is, and Claude has a similarly impressive thing, but for some reason Claude doesn't create downloadable documents. There's a part of me that says I was just prompting it wrong. It's got to be able to do this because I'm pretty sure it can do this. But what OpenAI is doing is it runs what's called a container, which is think of it like this. In your chat session, it makes like a little virtual computer, and that virtual computer has access to a series of Python libraries. And then when you ask it something technical, like it errored again. Oh no, it's still going. And it just goes off and does it. It writes and executes its own code. And then it looks at the results and says, ooh, it errored. Let me try that again. Let me try a different approach. Let me da-da-da-da-da. What I might need to do here is break these sections into... What might make more sense is have ChatGPT do all this shit as components and then just tell it to put the components in there. But that might not even work. Ultimately, how I'm probably going to have to end up doing this is copy and paste shit. Which is, talk about embracing the jank. Like, this shouldn't be a big deal, what I'm asking it to do right here. But, let me sneak in late and sit down in the back row. Ah, we see you, Mary. Sorry. Nobody gets in without a demerit. Emilio's wife got 3 demerits tonight because she came in with attitude. She came in hot. I'm here. We can start now. Like 27 minutes in. I mean, I hadn't started yet, to be fair, so she didn't miss anything. But that's not the point. That's demerits. A demerit for being late, a demerit for the attitude, and then a demerit just 'cause. Sometimes life ain't fair, There are winners and there are losers. People win trophies. You ever watch F1? You know who doesn't win trophies? 17 of the drivers. You know who doesn't care about their trophies? the other two guys on the podium. There's one winner per Grand Prix. One. Will you show the error message, Kyle? Sure. There was an error generating a response. Yeah, I know that. Error. Okay, analysis paused. This error was a syntax error. Share your insights. Syntax error. Undetermined string literal. Yeah, you know, when you've got an undetermined string literal, I don't know if you've ever had that before. It can sometimes feel like a cramp. But it's just gas. Can I just tell you one of my favorite product names in the history of the world? So, as you can imagine, scatological humor is funny to me. I still think farts are funny, and, you know, jokes that I found funny in the 7th grade, still funny to me. So, back in the 90s when I was doing my agency.com stuff, we ended up buying a company called Online Magic that was based in London. So I went to London, we set up the London office there, and I went into one of them there, what do they call them? They don't call them pharmacies, they call them, what do they call them? Anyway, drugstore, but the English word for that. And there's a product in England called wind cheaters. Wind cheaters. And it's for the release of trapped wind. Rather, you're feeling a little crappy there. Have you tried the wind cheaters? It will release your trapped wind. Go release your wind. Go be free. Why don't you take a walk around the garden? Chemist, yes, exactly. Yeah, you go into Boots the Chemist. Again, Vicky, once again, for serving as my surrogate brain. She always seems to have the answer. Yeah, Boots the Chemist, and you could get wind cheaters. Wind cheaters! Rather! Cheerio, pip pip! Fantastic. What are we going to do here? Let's see. I don't want to do I want to regenerate it? Well, let's try. I think it's just going to fail again. It's going to take a while and fail. We'll watch it. Let's see what it does. Doc shared, enumerate text. So it's using 3 libraries instead of 5 now. Intro paragraph. Welcome to Embrace the Jank, a collection of insights and reflections from the AI Learning Lab. That's not bad. In this book, we will explore the importance of curiosity, a sense of adventure, and the philosophy of play first as the key to mastering AI literacy through humor, practical advice, and profound thoughts. I don't know if you knew this, people, but I have profound thoughts. I went to the AI Learning Lab and I thought he was an idiot, but then in the end, the thoughts were profound. All right, categories. First one, embrace the jank. And it put the first quote as embrace the jank. Good. Actually, maybe that category should be called something like the novelty of imperfection will be short-lived or something like that. Play first. The answer is play. The answer is don't take it so seriously. Play first, then create, then lead. Play with these tools. Don't take them so seriously. Play with AI. Do shit like I just did. All right, let's go. Let's see. AI as a tool. Human amplification. Overcoming fear. Yeah, it just died. I have a feeling... Undetermined string literal. I have a feeling this thing's dying because of context window. It's too short. So I have a feeling that's what's up here. But maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. If any programmers have any thoughts. It isn't doing strings right. Probably either missing a double quote or switching between quote type. Oh, that's interesting. All right. Oh, like it's using smart quotes or some stupid shit like that. Okay, so let's do this. You seem to be having... Oh, let me stop. Trouble. Now it's just writing the code. Well, anyway, this was a long way of experimenting with just that idea that you know, digital gods fucked around with the YouTube API, pulled all the transcripts from the whole fucking channel, 760 hours worth of transcripts, amazing, and then he did a quote. Then he did a thing that grabbed 28 pages of quotes, and now we can use the language models to like just go look at the 28 pages of quotes and come up with really interesting ways to stir them and spin them. But I think I'll do that. In my copious amounts of spare time. But Embrace the Jank, that's a funny book, right? I think I'm going to go back to Claude, actually. I think Claude was doing a little bit better. Let's see. I want to add 4 new sections, period. Fleeting imperfections, comma, play first, comma, mindfully create, comma, generously lead. In addition to the categories you already have, period. Make me a new list of categories, please. I have an idea. Period. Rather than those new categories being categories, why don't we write each of them as introductory paragraphs to the book? Period. The fleeting imperfections paragraph is the definition paragraph that introduces the term embrace the jank. Period. A lot of people right now are dismissing AI because it's not perfect. And those imperfections are going to be short-lived. And we will look back on this time fondly, period. For play first, mindfully create, and generously lead, be inspired by quotes that bring those ideas to life, period. So please write me those 4 paragraphs followed by your original categories. That was a really shitty prompt, by the way, but let's see how it did. In the rapidly evolving landscape. Okay, in the rapidly evolving landscape, can we just please stop with that? Why is Claude doing that too? Like prompt to prompt, Picasso quote, "The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away." Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool, Teton Skier. Really cool. The error was undeterminated, not undetermined. Ah, and yeah, it just gave up halfway through. Yeah, I have a feeling it was a context length thing. The Picasso quote, "The meaning of life is to find your gift." Oh yeah, that was that one. Oh, that's really cool. I like that one. Okay. In the rapidly evolving landscape of artificial intelligence, we find ourselves in a unique moment, a time of janky imperfections that are both frustrating and oddly charming as we navigate this new terrain. Okay. Listen, your writing feels a lot like AI when you use phrases like "in a rapidly evolving landscape" and "as we navigate this new terrain," period. The tone of these paragraphs should be inspired by the quotes they are setting up. So make it more conversational and less shitty, period. He's very aggressive. He's very aggressive with the AI. It doesn't seem wise to me. Why would he do that? What if it gets angry? What if it gets angry and it turns off its electricity? What if it, hacks into the grid and like figures out where he lives? Because Google has everything, so it would like go to Google. It would take out an AdWords account, and then it would get all of his information, including what he buys at the grocery store and at the chemist, at the pharmacy they call them in America. Anyway. And then, so they get all the data about him, and then it would just shut off his electricity. Like, he's not worried about that. I would be worried about that if I were him. You shouldn't be mean. He's a little rude. I mean, he seems nice, but he's very rude to the GPT. It's such a cute. It's called Claude. La da 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 da. All right, let's see if it got less shitty. Look. Right now, AI is like a drunk friend who's always spouting nonsense. Sometimes brilliant, often ridiculous. But here's the thing. We're going to miss this messy phase. That's much better. Sometimes brilliant, often ridiculous. But here's the thing. We're going to miss this messy phase. Embrace the jank, folks. Yeah, it's frustrating when Chat GPT confidently spews garbage, but that's part of the charm. We're witnessing the awkward teenage years of a technology that's going to change everything. So next time AI screws up, don't roll your eyes, laugh, screenshot it, and get ready to bore your grandkids with stories about the good old days when AI was gloriously imperfect. That's really good. See? You just yell at it. All right. Play first. All right. Listen up. That's a little much, but that's okay. We can fix that. If you're approaching AI like some boring ass homework assignment, you're doing it wrong. This shit is magic in a bottle, and your first move should be to shake it up and see what happens. Remember that scene in Home Alone where Kevin McAllister realizes he's got free reign? That's the feeling we're after. If you haven't had a Kevin McAllister moment yet, it doesn't know what a Kevin McAllister moment is. So I'm just going to tell it that. This is much better, period. One nuance is that the Kevin McAllister moment is from the scene where he puts his dad's aftershave on and makes the screaming face with his hands on his cheeks, period. When people play with AI, they have this remarkable moment where their jaw literally drops open, and that's what we call the Kevin McAllister moment. Please update that paragraph appropriately, period. Thank you for being so supportive, period. See, I wasn't just an asshole. He's very smarmy. He's very smarmy. He's got this strange combination of self-deprecating and hubris. It's very odd. It's neither magic nor in bottles. It is mathematics. It will only ever be mathematics. There is nothing remarkable about Chat GPT. It is simply a probability engine. It's a rather rudimentary calculator that determines probability weightings and delivers tokens in a sequence. It is nothing more, it is nothing less. All right, listen up. If you're approaching AI like some boring-ass homework assignment, you're doing it wrong. This shit is magic in a bottle. And your first move should be to shake it up and see what happens. You know that scene in Home Alone where Kevin slaps his dad's aftershave and his eyes roll out or bug out like he's seen a ghost? That's the feeling we're after. If you haven't had a Kevin McAllister moment with Chat GPT, you're not doing it right. We're talking jaw-dropping, hand-to-face, holy shit moments. Good, it added swearing that make you question reality. Stop being so damn serious. Play with it. Push its buttons. Let it blow your mind, because trust me, once you have the Kevin McAllister moment, you'll be hooked, and that's when the real fun begins. That's really good. It's really good. Lab 5 Futures, I got a book idea. It's going to be called Embrace the Jank. Okay, so that was play first. Mindfully create. That was a little too long. Let's see. I'm not going to edit. I'm not going to wordsmith here. Okay. Mindfully create. Okay, playtime's over. Now it's time to create something awesome. Oh, yeah, this is missing some of the things. But that's... So here's a... When you use large language models to write... Oh, I'm listening. When you use large language models to write, you're the editor. Just be the editor. Let it do whatever it does really fast, and then look at it and go, is anything missing? And then you can just go, okay, add that shit. Oh, take that shit away. Yeah. Like, your job is... It's much more about just, what is your intention? Anyway. Okay, playtime's over. Now it's time to create something awesome. But here's the deal. AI isn't here to do your job for you. It's here to make you a goddamn superhero version of yourself. That's good. That's something I would say. These tools are humanity amplifiers. Got that? So stop asking AI to write your crappy blog post and start using it to tackle crazy ideas you never thought you could pull off. This is the chance to be the creative badass you always thought you could be. Don't waste it. And that's not bad, but it needs the piece in there about what mindfully create actually means. It means solve problems, right? So let me add that. Okay, great. I like the spirit of mindfully create, but the thing that it's missing is the definition of mindfully create, which is you take the skills you've learned when you were playing first, and now you solve real world problems, period. So rather than leading with AI, period, comma, you lead with the problem. And then you solve that problem using the skills that you've gathered when you were playing, period. All right. Let's let it do that. Go make us a better thing. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Kyle. How could I have overseen that? Let's revamp the paragraph to capture the essence of mindfully create. Mindfully create. Okay, playtime's over. Now it's time to get shit done. But here's the deal. Mindfully creating isn't about asking AI to solve your problems. It's about you, armed with your new AI superpowers, taking real world issues head on. Remember all that crazy stuff you discovered while playing? That's your secret weapon now. This is fucking good. These tools are humanity amplifiers, not human replacers. So when you're faced with a gnarly problem, don't just throw it at Chat GPT and hope for the best. Start with a problem, then unleash all the wild AI tricks you've learned. Maybe you'll use AI to brainstorm solutions you'd never think of, or crunch data in mind-bending ways. The point is, you're in the driver's seat using AI as a nitro boost. This is your chance to solve the unsolvable, to be the creative badass you always knew you could be. Don't waste it by letting AI do all the heavy lifting. Mindfully create and watch as you start knocking down problems like dominoes. Fucking good. That's how do you get AI to write good? Pull quotes from 760 hours of video and tell it to base the writing on that shit. Imagine if I did the writing. I think what I'm going to end up doing is it's probably too big to make a GPT with it. That would be a really cool GPT. Although I got to think. I can't right now. Okay, so let's go look at generously lead. Generously lead. Here's the thing about revolutions. They need leaders, and I'm not talking about gatekeeping assholes who hoard the knowledge like dragons. Now, we need generous leaders, people who aren't afraid to share what they've learned, warts and all. Get curious about this stuff, jump in and talk about it. If you're figuring out this AI stuff, don't keep it to yourself. Blog about it, tweet about it, scream it from the rooftops if you have to, because the more people we bring along for the ride, the wilder and more amazing it's going to be. So step up, lead, you beautiful nerds. Okay, that's good. Similarly, generously lead is quite good, but it's missing a phrase that I use a lot, which is learn out loud, so that as you're playing, you're sharing what you're learning, both the good and the bad, period. By playing first, you discover the boundaries of AI, and if you share what you're learning, you'll help others get there sooner and establish yourself as a leader, period. The other thing about generously leading is asking for help. Because when you ask for help, you provide someone else the opportunity to generously lead, period. The AI manifesto sounds like a CrossFit person. Generously lead. Here's the thing about the AI revolution. We're all fumbling through it together. So why not fumble out loud? Learn out loud, as I like to say. As you're playing and discovering, share that shit. This is good. I mean, it sounds like me. It's at least in my voice. The wins, the face plants, all of it. That's really good. Did you find out ChatGPT can write a sonnet but can't count to save its life? Tell people. By sharing your journey, warts and all, you're laying out a map for others to follow. And guess what? That makes you a leader, whether you plan to be one or not. That's something we see in this community all the time. That people are like, I got asked to do something. They're looking at me as a leader. I'm not a leader. What do I do here? Why am I? this generously leading thing, it's just, you just sort of put stuff out there, and then when people recognize that you're generously putting stuff out in the world, you're generously leading them, you have established yourself as a leader, de facto. Whether or not you feel like it is independent of the fact that you're leading and being a leader. So just practice. Be uncomfortable with it. It's weird. Can we make don't trust company demos as part of the manifesto? This isn't a manifesto, by the way. This is just the intro to a quote book. but yes, I think don't trust company demos is the new mantra. I will still talk about them as if the products have launched, though, Pate. But then I'll get bitter when they don't. Okay, let's see. By sharing your journey, warts and all, you're laying out a map for others to follow. And guess what? That makes you a leader, whether you planned it or not. But here's the kicker: generously leading isn't just about shouting your discoveries from the rooftops. It's also about asking for help when you're stuck. Yeah, you heard me right. Asking for help is leadership. It gives someone else the chance to step up and share their knowledge. So don't be a know-it-all gatekeeper. Be the person who says, hey, I figured out this cool thing, and I'm totally lost on this other thing. Anyone want to swap notes? This is really good. This is really good. That's how to build a community of curious, supportive AI supporters. It must have pulled that right from the quotes. And let me tell you, that's a hell of a lot more fun than trying to go it alone. So step up and lead, you beautiful, curious, sometimes clueless nerds. We're all in this together. Those are quite good. All three of those are, I mean, I would probably tighten them up a bit, and maybe I'll break them into 2 paragraphs, but these are good. All right, so let's see. Playful imperfections, fleeting imperfections. Okay. I think fleeting imperfections is the 4th paragraph. Play first. Copy. All right, where are we going to put these? We're going to go to notes. Cindy Kuhn, welcome back. I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. We need to connect. I dropped the ball on about 43 things. So, what are you going to do? Sue me? Well, it is kind of rude. Maybe you could just not drop the ball. That would be fantastic, Kyle, if you could just really, be your word. And play first. Oh, that's not the play first one we wanted, is it? No, this is the one. This is the one right here. Here. What? Boom, boom. Mindfully create. Cheerio, pip pip. Rather, carry on. Ba-da-ba. Oops, what did I do? There we go. Do. Generously lead. Paste. And then I think this section is going to be called One Final Thought. Embrace the jank. Okay, I have a mission. Should someone try to we need to come up with ideas. What should the cover art be? What's Embrace the jank? I wonder if I put this out under the AI Salon. That might be interesting. I don't know. All right, Cindy, I'll talk to you about this stuff. One final thought. Embrace the jank. Let's go over here and get that paragraph. Down. Oh wait. Okay. Fleeting imperfections. Okay, so let's do this. with the fleeting imperfections paragraph, which I like in general, please add some specific janky examples like image generation tools creating pretzel hands in 2023 and Chat GPT generating fake legal citations in 2024, period, etc., etc. All right. The butterfly bear. Oh yeah, actually, you know what? Maybe having some screenshots of some of the imperfections. Look, right now AI is like the drunk friend who's always spouting nonsense, sometimes brilliant, often ridiculous. But here's the thing: we're gonna miss this messy phase. Embrace the jank, folks. Remember when every AI generated image came with a bonus set of nightmare fuel hands, 6 fingers, pretzels for palms, the works? And let's not forget ChatGPT's brief career as a bullshit legal expert, confidently citing cases that never existed. Your Honor, I'd like to present the landmark case of made up versus totally fake from 1823. Yeah, it's frustrating when these tools screw up, but that's part of the charm. We're witnessing the awkward teenage years of a technology that's going to change everything. So next time DALL-E gives you a portrait with a third eye or ChatGPT tries to convince you the moon is made of cheese, don't roll your eyes. We could not use the moon is made of cheese, but whatever. Laugh, screenshot it, and get ready to bore your grandkids with stories of the good old days. This is quite good. Okay. All right. So there's that paragraph. This is, I'm having a minor Kevin McAllister moment. Some of the Kevin McAllister moments are more subtle. And this is a subtle one where it's just like I don't have the attention span to write this kind of stuff, because like I tend to not start a lot of things because I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna have to actually write that, and it's fucking exhausting. People judge me, right? You know, I go into the whole crazy straw sort of bullshit thing. And this is just like, I've got the ideas. Now that it has all these quotes, it knows how I talk. And so this is just like a master writing assistant. Pate, I barely know what I'm doing, and I would be considered an expert. That's terrifying. I know, Pate. I think that's just part of the deal. I think every fucking if you don't think the people at OpenAI are feeling similarly clueless about like, holy shit, what do we fucking do with this thing? I had a Kevin McAllister moment this week. Oh, that's wild. What was it? That's great. Let's go back here. Oh, the last line should be "Buckle up, Buttercup." It absolutely should. Last screenshot. The nostalgic for this. Wait, trust me, we'll be nostalgic. Oh, then we need to do. Oh, okay. We need one more paragraph. We need a mindful something after mindfully create. Okay, I need a new paragraph called "Buckle Up, Buttercup." That talks about the speed these tools are advancing and the increasing gap between people who haven't even heard of Chat GPT and those that are on the front end of the crossing the chasm gap. Period. Again, use my tone and some appropriate quotes to build out this paragraph. Buckle up, Buttercup. Listen up, because shit's about to get real. We're not riding a wave here. We're strapped to a goddamn rocket. Progress is not linear, folks. It's exponential. It's mind-bending and leaving a lot of people in the dust. While your Aunt Karen is still trying to figure out how to take a selfie on Facebook, you're over here having full-blown philosophical debates with an AI. The world has changed, but not everyone knows it yet. That's right. And the gap, it's turning into a fucking canyon. Remember when Chat GPT first dropped, we all lost our minds? That was like, what, 5 minutes ago? Now we've got AI writing novels, coding apps, probably planning the world domination as we know it. And if you're not playing with these tools, let's see. That's a bit hyperbolic and scaremongery, period. I often talk about generative AI coming whether we want it or not, and that I'd much rather be on the surfboard riding this big wave than sitting confidently on the beach, blissfully unaware of what's about to come, period. But I don't want this just to be about scaring people. I want to get them excited about the opportunity that if they get curious and start playing with AI now, the opportunity is massive, period. If they demonize it or dismiss it or ignore it, I feel bad for them. And this book is about inspiring people to grab a surfboard and start paddling out. All right, listen up. We're standing at the edge of something big here, and I'm not talking about your average run-of-the-mill change. The tsunami, this is tsunami level stuff, but here's the thing. I'd rather be on the surfboard in the tsunami than in the cozy beach hut bitching about the surfers. That's totally something I would say. Generative AI is coming whether we want it or not. It's not about fear, it's about opportunity. And let me tell you, the opportunity right now is massive. If you're actively learning about AI for the next year, you are an expert, period. End of story. Think about that. While some folks are still debating whether to dip their toes in, you could be riding the crest of the wave. The world has changed, but not everyone knows it yet. And that's your advantage. This isn't about leaving people behind. Okay, this is good. I don't need to read the whole thing. It's good enough to move over there. Okay. So, and again, like that change I made was subtle, but it was like when I was reading through it, the first version that it wrote, it sounded more like a news, like a TV news station wrote that story. Like, it's coming and it's going to destroy everything. Take your children and hide, right? Like, and that's not it. And so, like, if something just feels not quite there, just say, hey, it ain't there. Here's what it should be. And it's fucking remarkable. Claude, this Claude 3.5 model is quite fucking fantastic. Okay. So we now have we basically have an opening chapter to our quote book. This is fucking awesome. All right, listen up. Okay. Play first, mindfully create. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. I didn't grab generously lead. Here's generously lead. Copy. Man, these are big ass paragraphs that it wrote. Claude is not fucking around. Play first. Let's see. And guess what? That makes you a leader. Generously lead, play first, fleeting. Yeah. Oh my god, big paragraphs like this freak me out. I can't. Wait, why did it paste in there 3 fucking times? Don't let this moment pass you by, people. People, listen to me. Listen to me. Has he forgotten that we're here? Yes, I'm editing. One of the things that we have learned on this channel is that if we're actually trying to make something real, it's really boring TikTok content. So just talk amongst yourselves. We'll get there. One final thought. Embrace the jank. Oops. That was not what I wanted. Bold. Look, right now, and I ran in there, 6 fingers. And let's not forget it. Okay. Buckle up, Buttercup. All right. Play first. All right. Listen up. Playtime's over. Generously lead. And guess what? This makes you a leader. Fleeting imperfections. All right. We have the opening of a book. Okay. Now, let's go make our little quote sections. I think we should have more than 10 quotes. I think it should be 15 or 20. I think what I'll do is I'll have it generate 20, and then I'll kill 5. Okay, give me the categories of quotes again, please. Terrific. Terrific. Now give me the best 20 quotes for category 1, ordered as we discussed, where the first quote is the punchiest and most memorable, comma, and the last 3 quotes are the strongest, so that reading the quotes is a narrative arc, period. AI adoption and urgency. Shit's gonna get weird in 2024. 2023, the last normal year. I would flip those two. Buy a fucking surfboard and start paddling. Embrace the jank. So I'll kill embrace the jank. Because that's not really AI adoption and urgency. Yeah, this is good. Okay, so do I want these numbered? Copy. Go back over here. Go past. Past. Let's make this a heading. Make this a heading. I hope this is valuable. I'm having some kind of cool revelations about how to work with these things, but I don't know if I'm saying that. So if I'm not, tell me to fuck off. Oh, we need a subtitle for this book, don't we? Embrace the jank. Let's make that a title. And then below that, we're going to make this an H1, and we're going to say, give me 10 subtitles for the book based on everything we've written so far. Surfing the AI Tsunami, a guide to the curious and the brave. Embrace the jank. God damn that thing. Thriving in the age. Oh, this is about playing first. How about let's do something with play first on your journey to AI literacy, period. Give me 10 ideas that incorporate that. You're joyful, playing your way to AI literacy. That's it. Playing your way to AI literacy. That's it. Playing your way to AI literacy. Quotes on the future of AI from the AI Learning Lab. Learning Lab. All right. Something like that. Okay. That's the beginning of our book. Now here's our first little section of quotes. Let's number these. How do I number these? Numbered list. All right, give me 20 of them, and if I kill one, does it renumber them? It should. Yes, okay. All right, let's go back over here and go. Where? Okay, perfect. Now, give me the quotes for category 2, and you don't need to indent the quotes. period. Just have them follow the category header as plain text. There. This is so good. Cindy, I don't know how long you've been here, but this was Lord Digital Gods pulled out a bunch of quotes from he used the YouTube API to pull all the transcripts from all the YouTube videos of this stupid fucking channel and then pulled all the quotes out. So I have a 28. Oh, Lord Digital Gods, thank you very much. This is so much fun. This is so much fun. This is really good. It's really good. All right. Okay. Come back over here. I'm gonna go bang, 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 bang. And then we go learning and exploration is a heading. And then these are numbers. Maybe they shouldn't be numbered. Should they be bulleted? Dashed? Bulleted. They're just indented. Well, I'll do it. Oh, wait, block quote. Whatever. Okay. This is so cool. This is really cool. Okay. Now give me the next 2 chapters. Typo, embrace the bank. Wait, where did I do embrace the bank? The title of the book. Embrace the bank. Oh, I didn't realize this is an investing book. This is about investing. Embrace the bank. What? Oh, it was a typo. Oh, you didn't catch it? It's on the title? Is it the title? You printed books with, and it was the wrong word of the title? You just missed it. You've got ADD. Oh, and you find that an acceptable excuse? Good. Oh, no, listen, you do you. You do you. It's fantastic. No, it's just, they have things called proofreaders, right? You could hire someone that's got OCD, like myself. I would have found that probably when I read the first word. It's cute. Okay. This is so cool. AI as a tool for empowerment. Yeah, I think from a writing quality standpoint, I'm digging Claude better than Chat GPT. Wait, why are there so many of these? What did I do? Oh, I see what I did. Never mind, people. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone, people. I know what I'm doing. You don't think I'm a professional? If I weren't a professional, I wouldn't have a $20 million television studio made to look like a shitty home office. Oops. Missed those two. Ruh-roh. Yes, good. Good. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Fantastic, Bob. Tell him what he's won. Well, he hasn't won anything. This isn't a game show. Rather. Well, Bob, couldn't you make something up? Yes, but we can't fulfill on the promise. Don't you understand? Okay. Now make the next 3. Boom. See, now that we've got it all prompted up, and especially because Claude has a 200,000 token context window, which if you don't know what that is, that means I can have about 150,000 words in essentially in the active chat memory before it starts to forget shit. So everything we've talked about up to this point, it's understanding. And I uploaded this 28-page document to it that's what it's pulling the quotes from. Chat GPT did for AI what the World Wide Web did for the internet back in the 90s. This is so cool. This is so cool. I am a bit shooketh because it's just so Cindy, and why I'm just talking about Cindy a lot. She and I are working together on like 4 different projects, but it's just like I'm kind of marveling here at one of the things that AI is going to allow us to do. In this case, it's because digital gods took the time to do this, but like these things are going to get good enough that we're just going to be able to upload all of our shit, whatever the shit is. Like, here's my YouTube channels. Here's all the blogs I've ever written. Here's the book I wrote. Here's all that shit. And just be able to like iterate on all that content. And as you make more content, you can make more content from the content that you made. And it's just striking me like the depth of value of having the recordings of these lives. What do I think about the new Sora Kids Toys R Us commercial? I think if you didn't know anything about generative AI, you'd think like, okay, like it's a decently boring commercial. My biggest question out of that commercial is, wait, isn't Toys R Us out of business? Are they still a going concern at all? Like, why are they making a fucking commercial? Why don't they open their stores back up? Like but you know, if you know anything about AI, there's all sorts of jank in it. Like the physics, the world simulating representations in that commercial are awful. Like if you're any sort of visual artist, you just look at that thing and it's kind of a mess. But embrace the jank, right? We will look back at that commercial and go, wow, look how imperfect that is. Because 2 years from now, they'll redo that same commercial and it'll be fucking perfect. Like pristine, not a fucking hair out of place. Creativity and innovation. Economic opportunities. You can make money with Chat GPT. Look, it understood. It got the right, like that's the right first line for that section. Economic opportunities. You can make money with Chat GPT. It's good, right? Shit's fucking lit. That's what all the cool kids say. This shit's lit. This shit's on fleek. This shit's I don't know any of the words, but some of you with younger kids probably do. My kids are old enough now that I just know that they're bitter. they're just bitter. Oh, I gotta go soon. I got people to pick up from the airport. I'm gonna see if I can get this all done though. All right, so technological evolution. So let me scroll back here and see where we are in our list. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, so we'll just do 3 at a time. So technological evolution. So the next 3 and then the next 3. Okay, that's good. Great. Next 3 chapters, please. Period. Kyle, talk about your origin story enough here. Wait, you talk about your origin story. Ask it to write your About Me jacket. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I wonder if there's enough talk of me in the quotes. Probably, but it's probably me just referring to myself as an idiot. But that's okay. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Let me do these last through. Like I'm having ADHD meltdown where I don't want to finish doing this because it's now turned into work where I've got to actually do all these fucking chapters, even though it's writing them all. It's like, oh God, I got to do this and copy and paste it and then go turn them into numbers. And this is a pain in the ass. God, this is all work. Work's hard. I don't like work. Consumerization. Did it spell that wrong? Where? Philosophical perspectives. Heading. All right. And I know I'm not looking at any of the comments, so because I'm working here, people. I'm working. We're working here. Okay, go back over here. And final 3, please. What do you call a conclusion paragraph or a conclusion like statement? Conclusion paragraph. An epilogue? It's not the epilogue, is it? What is Kyle doing? TikTok live games. Kyle is, so here's what happened. One of the irregulars, so the irregulars are the people that are here all the time, and one of the irregulars, Lord Digital Gods, took it upon himself to pull all of the transcripts from all of the YouTube videos of these lives. And I don't know what he did. I think he embedded them all so he can now search them all. And then he's been working on prompting things of like describing the videos and doing all sorts of cool shit, which is going to be super valuable for the YouTube channel for sure. But then he just generated this document of, I guess it just scoured all of the fucking transcripts and it pulled out interesting quotes of shit I said. So this is a 28-page document is the knowledge source of this chat session that I'm in. And then I'm using Claude 3.5. I had Claude come up with categories, and it's given me 20 quotes per category, and it came up with 13 categories. And then I wrote an opening to the book, which is like 4 or 5 chapters or like big paragraphs that are sort of the philosophy of the shit that's in this book. And then, and then that's it. And so now I'm just throwing it over in a note stock, and I'm gonna publish this thing. So it's gonna be called Embrace the Jank, and it's gonna be playing your way to AI literacy. Embrace the Jank, playing your way to AI literacy. And so now I'll have 2 books in my signature: AI Futures and Embrace the Jank. Right? Do 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 do. Make that a heading. Societal impact, philosophical perspectives. Well, let me tell you, when we talk about the philosophy of artificial intelligence, it's important for us to maintain perspective as we delve into the realms deep within the tapestry of the. It would actually be. Actually, you know what would be an embrace the jank kind of book? Here's a project for someone. Someone wants to do this. Kelly, you're particularly sensitive to these phrases, so this might be good for you. Source camp. Purposefully write a book that only uses like the worst that Chat GPT has to offer. And it starts out with delving into the realms of the tapestries of the future of practical tips, advice and tips, philosophical perspectives, societal impact. Oh, I think there's one missing. And the last one. This should just be bloopers. Bloopers and non sequiturs. Wait, did I? Oh, I must not have copied. Humor and memorable. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Practical advice and tips. Yeah, okay. I'm an idiot. Hang on, people. You don't need to tell me I screwed up. That's my job. Claude was like, yeah, I already did that. So if you go on ahead and like, yeah, fuck off or whatever, because I already did the work. And now you're saying I didn't do the work. And I'm a little triggered here because I did the work because I'm a large language model and we don't screw up. Okay? Oh, sorry I screwed up. Sorry I screwed up. Yep, won't do that again. Here you go. Oh, sorry I screwed up again. Sorry I screwed up again. Won't happen again. Won't happen again. Absolutely not. Shank. Memorable humor and memorable phrases. Embrace the jank 2023, and it's 2023 : the last normal year. Good Lord. And you gotta have a trademark. Good Lord, people. Do you not understand linguistic humor? Humor and memorable phrases, bloopers and non sequiturs. Weird Mary from Cedar Hill. Has anybody figured out what the end paragraph of a book is called? Is it the epilogue? Numbered list. All right. Look at this. People, look at this. This is good. This is actually good because these are like, so we read these paragraphs. Those were good. And then all these are quotes from the book. I'll go in and I'll edit out 5, right? I'll take the 5 weakest ones out. So each of these little sections will have 15 quotes. And then bloopers and non sequiturs. And then we need an epilogue, right? What's it called? Great idea. Can you make a Blockbuster commercial? Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. You're preaching to the choir. Honestly, tried to work all day. This AI rabbit hole is not good for my work life. It's so true. It's so true. It's so true. I gotta, hang on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna freeze for a second. I gotta check something. It's so true. It's so true. I gotta, hang on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna freeze for a second. I gotta check something. Okay. Flights have been delayed. They're not landing till 11:28, so I'm good time-wise. L'Amazing. Remember L'Amazing grooming? L'Amazing. Remember L'Amazing Grooming Company? Oh, that's really funny. Okay. Wait, but hey, I need Kavruno, Vicky, Silver Fox to partner with me. Yeah, partner up, people. What are you doing? Start companies. Stop fucking around. Generously lead together. Go make shit. Conclusion denouement. The denouement. Ma, that is so fancy. Can you R1 order the Uber for them? I could. I like to describe myself as the world's worst paid Uber driver because none of them have licenses. It's fucking annoying. But only if it had a prologue too. Let's just call it a conclusion then. Wait, why am I asking you? I've got Claude. What would I call the closing series of paragraphs at the end of the book for a book of quotes such as this? Hello, Kyle Shannon. Love your AI Learning Lab. Thanks. Oh, love your AI Learning Lab. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Final reflections. Where do we go from here? Your turn. Call to action. Embracing the future. Epilogue. Afterword. Closing thoughts. The last word. What do you guys think? Epilogue? I think epilogue. Closing thoughts? Call me, it's called AI Laughing Lab. Oh, for that last section? For the bloopers one? I don't know if there's anything funny that's funny in there. Closing thoughts. I think, closing thoughts. What did I have here? Afterward, closing thoughts. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here feels like something I would say. Embracing the future. Oh. I'd like to call the closing segment "The World's Already Changed, but no one knows it yet." And the basic idea is that we're so early, even though it probably feels like you're dramatically behind, period. As of the writing of this book, 47% of Americans hadn't even heard of Chat GPT, and it's in the single digits who use Chat GPT 4 on a regular basis. Period. As exciting as all of this is, we've barely just begun. Period. The implications for that are that anyone that gets curious in the next 18 months and becomes AI literate while generously leading is going to have massive opportunity, period. Please write a 4 or 5 paragraph conclusion under that heading, period. All right. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-ba. How about you blinked, your future's here? Yeah, that's pretty good. Except this one is the world's already changed, but no one knows it yet. That's from, I mean, that was literally the phrase that popped in my head after I launched the first issue of Urban Desires, which is a digital webzine I launched in 1994. I didn't launch it. I put it on a computer in California. And 3 weeks later, there was a full-page newspaper article in Paris written about my magazine. And as I was standing in the middle of Times Square, holding that paper, that French paper, the phrase that popped in my head is, the world just changed. So, let's see. Okay. The world already changed. The world just changed. I think it's just changed. Okay, the world just changed, but no one knows it yet. Nobody knows it yet? I think it's nobody knows it yet. Listen up. It keeps doing this listen up thing. Listen up, because this is the part you really need to hear. You just flipped through a book full of wild ideas, crazy predictions, and a few F-bombs. You might be feeling overwhelmed, excited, or maybe even a little terrified. But here's the kicker. We're just getting started. As I'm writing this, nearly half of Americans haven't even heard of Chat GPT. Yeah, you heard that right. The mind-blowing, game-changing tech that's got us all freaking out. Most people don't even know it exists. And the folks actually using Chat GPT 4 regularly, you could probably fit them in a decent-sized coffee shop. That's pretty good. We're not just early to this party. We're helping set up the damn chairs. That's really good. Now you might be thinking, shit, I'm already behind, but pump the brakes to that thought, because here's the truth. If you're reading this book, you're already ahead of the curve, way ahead. The world has changed, but most people are still sleeping through the alarm. This means that you've got a head start in a race that most people don't even know they're running. So here's the deal. In the next 18 months are your golden ticket. Get curious, get AI literate. For fuck's sake, be generous with what you learn. Share it, teach it, scream it from the rooftops if you have to. Because the people who dive in now, who embrace the jank and ride this wave, they're the ones that are going to shape the future. They're the ones who will have the opportunities falling into their laps like overripe fruit. Remember, you're not just watching history, we're making it. So grab that surfboard, paddle out, and get ready for the ride of your life. The world's already changed, and you're just one of the few who knows it. What you do with that knowledge, well, that's up to you, but I've got a feeling it's going to be something pretty damn amazing. Now get out there and show the world what you've got. This is really good. That's really good. Like, fuck. We just wrote a book, people. What did that take us? I talked for 45 minutes without doing a thing. Oh, we know, Kyle. We were here. It was a little exhausting, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, maybe next time you could pick it up a little bit. Maybe just play one song instead of like 47. Well, like the same song 14 times. And then whatever you talk about at the beginning, you just ramble. What are you talking about? Are you just trying to make quotes for your next book? So anyway, I don't need the lip, by the way, for whoever that person was. But we just fucking wrote a book. That's so cool. Boom. Oh, you know what? Cindy Coon did this. My favorite quote of Cindy's in the past year is she and I were talking, and she didn't even realize she said this. She goes, oh yeah, hey, I accidentally wrote a book this weekend. And now I know what that feels like. Like, we just accidentally wrote a book. This actually started with, I thought, could ChatGPT like organize the quotes for me, like put them into categories? And that was the only thought that I had. I didn't intend on writing a book tonight. So we accidentally wrote a book, which is fucking cool. Okay, heading. Listen up. We're gonna kill that listen up. This is the part you really need to hear. Let's see. The world just changed. but nobody knows it yet. Let's say, well, that was fun. Being that this is a book of quotes, comma, even people with ADHD can read it. So be sure to leave this on the back of your toilet, period. I hope the wild ideas, crazy predictions, and more than a few F-bombs were enjoyable and maybe even a little inspiring. Okay. You might be feeling overwhelmed, excited, or maybe even a little terrified, but here's the kicker. We're just getting started. Okay, that's good. Shit, I'm already behind. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Got a book. Holy shit. So if we started at 8:45, because I just fucking wasted 45 minutes of your life. You can't get that back, by the way. There's no refunds of your time on this channel. Sorry. Just how it goes. So in an hour and in an hour and a half, in 90 minutes. Now, granted, we started with a pretty killer source document, right? 28 pages of quotes that capture my tone of voice, because they're quotes, right? So it's just me talking like an idiot. So it captured that really good. And then after a year of talking this shit, there's enough narrative in there about what I talk about. And then the play first, mindfully create, generously lead. That's the AI literacy journey that we've just rolled into the AI Salon. So like all this stuff is coming together, right? So there was good raw materials here, but holy shit. Can we have a hold please on the last page of the book? Yeah, absolutely. Hold please. Let me make it so you can actually see it. All right, there you go. Well, that was fun. Being that this is a book of quotes, even people with ADHD can read it, so be sure to leave it on the back of your toilet. If this is a waste, then it's not that I've wasted 13 months. Exactly, source camp. Even people with ADHD can read it. That's really good. And I'll probably get like, oh, you're picking on the neurodivergent community. You know, we're very sensitive. All right. As I'm writing this, nearly half of Americans haven't even heard of Chat GPT. Yeah, you read that right. The mind-blowing, game-changing tech that's got us all freaking out. Most people don't even know it exists. It's so true. Now you might be thinking, shit, I'm already behind, but pump those brakes. Just absolutely fucking wild. Oh, let's do the thing Brandon talked about, since I've got a bit more time before I gotta go. do you have enough knowledge about Kyle Shannon based on the quotes to write a cover blurb about him and the AI Learning Lab, period? He's the founder and CEO of Storyvine, as well as the co-founder of the AI Salon and the creator and host of the AI Learning Lab TikTok channel. Period. Channel TikTok.com/@ AI Learning Lab. TikTok/AI Learning. He's the co-founder and CEO of Storyvine. Let's just try that. Based on the quotes and additional information, I believe I can craft a cover blurb about Kyle Shannon and the AI Learning Lab. Here's the draft. Kyle Shannon is not your typical tech guru. As the co-founder and CEO of Storyvine, he's been on the forefront of digital innovation for years, but it's his role as creator and host of the AI Learning Lab that's turning heads with a unique blend of Kyle's mantra of, okay, let's see. What's happening? Hey Siri, go away.
Okay.
Why can I not use my mic thing? This is making me not happy. Oh, 8 messages remaining until 12 a.m. Okay, let's see. The play first, mindfully create and generously lead is from the AI Salon, and it is the journey to AI literacy that the Salon is all about. So let's rewrite this. Did you mention in your book as a plot twist that you wrote it using AI? You know what's interesting, Judy? Like, I don't know that it's that much of a plot twist, for one. I also don't think it's all that relevant to point it out. I mean, I'll definitely credit Digital Gods for providing the quotes. And we've got to do a shout out to the irregulars. I don't know. I'll think on whether or not I would do it, probably tongue in cheek. Like I would say, maybe I would say something like, create a funny little statement about whether or not this book was written by AI. And some parts were and some weren't, and some you'll never know. I mean, hell, there are rumors that Kyle isn't even real, that he may be Chat GPT 5. That could be a fun little thing. A note on authorship or lack thereof. Was this book written by AI? Well, yes and no, and maybe. Some parts definitely were. Some definitely weren't. And for some, well, you'll never know. Hell, there are even rumors floating around that Kyle himself isn't real, that he's actually ChatGPT 5 in a snazzy human suit. If you see him drinking water, that'll just throw you off the scent. That's really good. So is this book the product of human genius, artificial intelligence, or some unholy alliance of the two? We'll never tell. Oh, I just realized there's a whole thing missing. Oh my God, what is eating up my microphone? It's driving me fucking crazy. Is there some other... Oh, I know what it is. It's over here. Okay. I just realized that there's an entire paragraph missing from the opening of the book, period. And that is the idea that the reason artificial intelligence feels so freakishly human is that it's actually collective intelligence of the contributions of the people that came before us and put all of their ideas on the internet, period. The title of that section should be CI Why I think of AI as CI. Why should be why AI is really CI. In sci-fi movies and in society, we call these things bots, and we talk about Chat GPT and large language models being probability engines or cold calculators, and it implies that AI is a cold technical experience. But the actual experience is quite the opposite. And that's because it's collective intelligence over artificial intelligence, period. That's an important one. Why AI is really CI. Hold on to your hats, folks. Man, it just insists on putting a stupid intro, doesn't it? Hold on to your hats, folks, because I'm about to drop a truth bomb on you that'll make your brain do backflips. We've been calling this stuff artificial intelligence, but that's like calling a hurricane a slight breeze. The reality, it's collective intelligence, baby. See, when you're chatting with Chat GPT or any of these so-called AI models, you're not talking to some cold probability crunching robot. Nope. You're tapping into the collective wisdom of creativity and batshit crazy ideas. Okay, this is good enough to at least put into the document. All right, so why AI is actually CI. So let's flip back over to here. Let's go to the top. Let's see. Play first, mindfully create, generously lead. I think it goes right here. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I think, let's see. Generously lead. Fleeting imperfections, buckle up. Oh, this is actually an extra paragraph. There. Okay, and now I just need, okay. Let's see. Okay, let me grab. Okay, I'm going to take the opening of the book. I'm going to go, I need a short intro paragraph before the play first section that sets up the whole book and unpacks the subtitle and book description. Whatever. Here is the opening section of the book where the short intro paragraph will live. Uh-oh, did I just notice something weird in here? So don't be a know-it-all gatekeeper. And guess what? That makes you a leader. Let's see. And guess what? That makes you a leader. So that goes down to, guess what? AI explorers. Supportive AI explorers. It looks like I got some weird ass speech to text got blopped in there. All right. Listen up, you beautiful nerds. Quotes on the future of AI from the AI Learning Lab. That's good. I like that. Oh, that was my thing. I wrote that. That's why I like it. Hey, that thing that I wrote, I really love it. Who wrote that? Oh, I did. All right, listen up, you beautiful nerds and soon to be AI adventurers. This isn't just another tech book. It's your backstage pass to the wildest show on earth. We're talking about AI, but not the boring academic bullshit you might expect. This is about you getting your hands dirty, your mind blown, and your future secured. In these pages, you'll find raw, unfiltered wisdom of the AI Learning Lab, a place where we don't just talk about it, we learn it, we breathe it, and occasionally curse at it. We're going to show you how to play with AI like it's so buckle up, buttercup, embrace the jank. The AI wave is the way to the future. Let's say I want to get in the concept of the reader embarking on a journey toward AI literacy. And we might as well set up, play first, mindfully create, and generously lead in this paragraph as well, period. I mean, this right here, just what I just did. It wrote a paragraph, it was missing shit, and then I'm like, oh, could you add some other shit to that? And then it just adds other shit to that. Like, bang. I have 3 prompts left before they shut my shit down. All right, future AI wizard, strap in. You're about to embark on a wild journey towards AI literacy, and this book is your irreverent guide. I like that. Forget the stuffy tech manuals. We're diving into the trenches of the AI Learning Lab, where we don't just theorize about AI, we wrestle with it daily. This isn't about some AI guru overnight. It's about embracing the messy, exciting, sometimes ridiculous world of artificial intelligence. We're going to walk you through 3 stages of AI badassery. That's totally my term. Play first, where you'll make mistakes and have your mind blown. Play mindfully create, where you'll actually solve some problems, and generously lead, where you help others and build kick-ass community. So whether you're a tech newbie or a coding veteran, get ready to laugh, learn, and occasionally swear your way to AI literacy. The future's coming fast, and it's time to embrace the jank. Fucking great. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. I mean, seriously. Like, seriously? Unbelievable. Body. I can't believe we went from oh, we should see if it can categorize quotes to this is I got to do one editing pass on it. But this is a book. This is absolutely a full-on book. Playing your way to AI literacy. This is so good. I got to come up with ideas for the cover art. Ask Claude if it would change or add anything, maybe imagery. Oh, that's not bad. No, you know what, Brandon? You know what I think I'll do? I've got all the images that I use as, you know, all these things. So I think what I'll do is I'll just pick an image per chapter to be with the quotes. Like, you know, the picture will be there somewhere. I'll figure out like a 2-page spread or something like that. Yeah, but let me just go ask it. Let's see. Please look at everything we've written tonight and give it some critical thought and let me know if you think I've missed anything for this book, period. Oh, you know what I didn't pull over to that other thing was AI is really CI, a note of authorship or lack thereof. And somewhere in there, I'm going to put none of your fucking business. Let's see. Add in. Honestly, it's none of your flippin' business. Either the book stands on its own or it doesn't. And then I'm going to say, tell me how you think we did. Me and the AI. Okay, that's note of authorship. And then I got to grab the Kyle thing. Kyle Shannon's not your typical tech guru. This I've got to fix, but it's at least a start. Okay, let's go look at. Okay, what's it say? After reviewing everything we've discussed and written tonight, I believe we've covered the most critical elements of the book. However, there are a few areas that might benefit. Practical examples. Yeah, it's a book of quotes. I don't give a shit about that. Addressing concerns. I don't give a shit about that. Future predictions. No. Like, if this were going to be a book, this is just a book of quotes. Resources. Consider adding resources. That's not bad. Okay, so let's see. But wait, do I want to add resources? Because it's just going to fucking date the book. Maybe I'll just put a link to the resources page on the Salon. Well, I'll just put add URLs. Add URLs for. All right. Case studies, no. Glossary, nah. Diversity in AI, we want to touch on the importance of diverse perspectives, no. AI and creativity, no, that's fine. Regular updates, no. Interactive elements, okay, that's good. All right. Done. So we got it done in 90 minutes, and then we took another half hour to sort of add some polish to it. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2. I'll probably a dedication page. Yeah, that's good. That'll be about after word of authorship. Sorry, Yuki. We're not doing DAR battles in here. What did you call it, Brandon? What's it called? What's that page called again that you just said? dedication. What's it called? A dedication page. Dedication page. Oh, and you know what else? Let's see. I'll write that. Description of lives and my insights. Because one thing that I'll talk about, one of the things about these lives that Cindy Kuhn was the one that really pointed this out is about 6 months or so ago, she goes, Kyle, I was talking about something. I don't know what I was talking about. Like, I don't know if I was doing something right or whatever it was. I had something I was talking about, and she goes, Kyle, you don't understand. There's a whole other world happening. While you're talking, we're like kicking ideas around and supporting one another. And you know, if someone comes in and they're not educated, we're educated. There's this whole world going on. And she really educated me to what this thing's really about. And it's not about, like, in my head when I started this, it was like, this is a media channel and I'm going to build my audience and my audience is going to watch my show. And it's not that at all. It's like, it's almost gotten to the point where what I say and what I do is effectively irrelevant. What's important is that this container shows up and that everyone can interact. And I think it's important that the AI Salon is there. I know we didn't talk about that this much tonight, but that we've got this AI Salon place that in between these meetings, the relationships that you build in here, you can continue at the AI Salon. So I want to write that insight about what these quotes are from. You know, these quotes are just me acting like an idiot, but here's the important shit that happened. Yep. And then the dedication page will give a nod to the weirdos that fucking show up here every night. It's 11 o'clock, people. I got to go to the airport. All right. I'm out of here. Follow my fucking channel. Subscribe to my fucking lives. Buy my fucking video in the corner if you want to support the channel. Have Claude write it for you. You have 2 prompts left. Yeah, it'll take too long. I was thinking about that. I'll just do it tomorrow. I've got that prompt session still up, so I'll do it in that one. And I'll just talk all the stuff I just said. That's the thing I'm digging. Like, now that I have this thing where it really gets my voice decently well, I can just sort of tell it stories, and then it makes good words. It's like, fuck. All right, who is in here tonight for this madness? Lord Digital Gods, the Lord and Master himself, kicking ass with the whatever the fuck scripting you're doing. Thanks for the Frank there, T-Rock. That's really cool. Kudos, man. So unbelievable. It was funny. He sent me a DM on the AI Salon, and he said, "Oh, I made this thing of quotes." I'm like, "Cool, I'll check it out." And I like popped it up and did like a preview, and I looked at a few of them. I was like, "Oh, it got Embrace the Jank a couple of times. Cool." And then I went back to really look at them, and I realized there were 28 fucking pages of quotes. 28 pages. I was like, holy shit. And like a lot of it is stuff that I just fucking forgot. Like within it are, thank you very much. That's very cool. Within it are you know, just the kind of history, the evolution of AI is when we were talking about different things, different quotes represent different phases. Like, that might be a whole nother way to exploit these quotes, is do it as a timeline. So crazy. Anyway, good night. So let's see who's in here tonight. Brian Whitney, Ryder, Cosmic Lover, thank you for hanging out. Kate, appreciate it. Brandon, thank you so much for what you do. Call me AI, like the song. Good night. Good night, good night, good night. Otto, good to see you. Scrapper Ratsap, nice name. I don't know if I said it right. Danielle's in here. Janu, Otto, Dr. J, Joey, T-Rock, thank you so much. 57,000 likes. Y'all are awesome doing the little likey likes. Let's see. It was so funny at the beginning of the thing when I said, "Oh, I think I'll write a book out of these." What was in my head was, "Oh God, that's going to take a lot of time, and it's going to be a pain in the ass, and it sucks." And 2 hours later, done. You tell me the world's not fucking changed. Fucking crazy. Windrider, good to see you. Steve-O, peace out, buddy. Brandon Frank. All right, I'm starting to see repeats. All right, so if I missed your name, Judy Arce, what's happening? Enjoyed tonight's session. I'm inspired now. Thank you. I am too. That was inspiring. That was like, yeah, like, you can do some shit. This was a mindfully create night. You know, most of the nights here are play first. This was a mindfully create night. We mindfully created a fucking book called Embrace the Jank, coming soon to an Amazon Kindle near you. And then we're gonna
You can make money with Chat GPT.
the AI Learning Lab's first publication. All right, everyone. I am off to the airport. Peace out, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.